Hello, I've come here to Easingwold, into the marketplace of the market town, to do this piece. And I've chosen Easingwold because it is one of our market towns. All market towns in North Yorkshire are unique, but they do have some similarities. And I've chosen Easingwold because it's almost in the centre of the county of North Yorkshire. And if you go just outside the town, you come to the A19, go a bit further across, and you come to the main East Coast Main Line, and a bit further across, you come to the A1. The north-south connections that we have are very good. The east-west ones are less good. And if I went east from here and travelled for an hour, I would come to the coast. And if I went west and travelled for about the same length of time, I'd come to the boundary with Lancashire, and we'd only be about 17 miles away from the Irish Sea, the other coast. However, what size distances are in the past, we've actually, over the COVID period, we've actually managed to shrink those distances. We're doing so much more by electronic means. So I'm now going from a meeting in Skipton to a meeting in Selby to a meeting in Scarborough, and I'm doing it all in the same afternoon, and I'm not leaving my office to do it. So we really have managed to shrink distances. So why devolution? Well, there's two very good reasons for devolution. The first is, and I've coined a phrase which is now people are latching on to, it's moving decision making away from Whitehall down to the town hall. And I think that's very important. And the second reason is the fact that with devolution comes a sum of extra money into the county that we can spend on the priorities that we have identified. Devolution is seen as part of the recovery from COVID, and it's also seen as part of the Prime Minister's levelling up agenda. But with devolution, the government, who have a right to make some statement about this, because actually we're asking them to give up powers. You know, we have no God-given right to take those powers. We have to get the government to give them up. And they're saying if you want devolution, you have to move to unitary status, have to reorganise local government. And it's something the majority of us have been thinking about for a number of years. Ever since it was set up in 1974, it was realised it was not a perfect system. And so I think moving to unitary government will save a lot of money. We reckon about £25 million a year. But it will also make things simpler. How often have we heard somebody say, I must go and speak to the council about that, and then wondering which council they have to go to? I think it's important to say, though, that this is not a county takeover, and this is not getting rid of the district councils. This is actually about getting the best of the county services along with the best of the district council services, and a brand new authority will be created out of the best of both. We have an opportunity to shape an excellent council, and I think that we should take that, working with all our partners to deliver that for the best interests of the people we serve and for the taxpayers who fund us.